Captain Paul for the Locker Room here. We're going to do what we always love doing on this channel. Let's talk about that officiating. Now, I was sent by my good friend, DEG, this article about the Rangers winning despite terrible officiating. Now, I want to make this very clear. I understand that refs are never our friends, and I think all 32 fan bases can get together and complain about some poor officiating. I think, as a Bruins fan, I saw that not in the last Montreal game, but the one prior, where I think some of the calls were a little bit kind of wonky, and some weren't called, but that's a whole different discussion. Every fan base can complain about the refs, so I think this is going to be an interesting article to see what Matthew Mugno has to say and kind of the points that he brings up. And also, I want to quickly reference, if the camera is not focusing, that's just, I don't know. I'm getting a 4K camera for Christmas. That's going to be a thing in the past, but unfortunately, this is the nature of the beast with everything going on. I got more important things to spend money on. So let's just get right into it. The New York Rangers won their last two games against the Columbus Blue Jackets and the New Jersey Devils, and questionable officiating is under review. Now, this Twitter, I'm going to probably just splice in the goal and kind of go from there. Some people say it's a good goal over the line. Lindgren's was, is over, like, the goal line. The angle they show on the Twitter video is not great. So I can understand frustration with that. That's being called off. Ryan Lindgren took a high hit from Sean Corrali. That will also be shown later in this article. Then it was initially a 5-minute, got reduced to a 2-minute. So I can understand the frustration there. And then Jack Hughes, he had a goal that was waved immediately. No goal. The ref whistled the play dead. But then they had a review and deemed that it was a good goal by Jack Hughes, and that, Rangers get a goal out of, the New Jersey Devils get a goal out of that. And I can understand the frustration, but I do feel these refs blow the whistle a little bit too quick at times when the puck's completely loose. I've seen that. Even for my Bruins, like when Olmark or Swayman makes a save, I understand when they lose vision of the puck, they have to blow the play dead. That's kind of how they go about it. But I feel like they're a little too quick with the whistle at times. And then Lindgren was on the wrong end of another high hit from Michael McLeod, deemed a 5-minute major, and then reviewed, and the penalty was completely reduced. So this is the thing. And this author, Mugno, this is actually the guy here. Here's the hit on Nosek. Now this is a clean hit. He's playing with the puck at his feet, trying to kick it.
Down low.
Heads down. Trouba makes him pay for across the middle. Welcome to the big skid. I know Nosek's been a good fourth liner for a while, but that's a clean hit. What I kind of don't like in this same article, well, I'm not saying it's not a penalty, right? Quick plays this puck over to Lindgren, right? Corrali's on the forecheck full speed. This is kind of a bang-bang play. Now, am I excusing contact to the head there? No. But I think if we just play it full speed, like a couple seconds, making contact, trying to make a play, trying to be aggressive on the forecheck. Corrali has made his career off being that hustle type. I don't think there was any ill intent there. Bad hit. Definitely not a good look. Lindgren, that's rough for him. But I can understand why they went from a 5-minute down to a 2-minute. Now, you can kind of debate in the comment sections what you think that is. Like, contact to the head regardless should always be a 5-minute, and I wouldn't necessarily even argue with you. I just think sometimes the full situation in the context, like a bang-bang play, I don't think we should be penalizing these players. Now, if there was ill intent, like if there was like some Matt Cook antics going on, I can understand it. I think that was just a unfortunate circumstance when it comes to that play. The long and short of it is, for me, is that yes, the officiating in some of these calls probably were pretty subpar. And, one goal saying it's no goal and then a no goal being called a goal, I could understand your frustration as a fan. And what can you really do to kind of take care of this and adjust and fix the officiating? Well, to be completely honest, there really isn't too much. There's always going to be that human error. And while we don't want any Angel Hernandez out there in the NHL, right? He's a famous, terrible MLB umpire. We don't want that out in the NHL. You want to have a very good officiating crew. The best officiating crew is the ones you don't notice, right? They don't make the game about themselves. But unless you go completely, and I mean this completely automatic with computers and AI maybe making the calls. I don't really see a workaround regarding it. And you're going to have to win. You're going to have to win despite some poor officiating, which, hey, that's what the Rangers do. They found a way to win. That signifies how, that showcases how good of a team the Rangers are. They were like one of the best teams in the NHL, and they can overcome adversity even when all the odds are stacked up against them. Do I think it's a thing that is just solely about the Rangers? No, I think we see a lot of this throughout the course of the year. Probably night to night. There's just going to be some calls where you're scratching your head like, what the hell are you thinking? But got to give it to the Rangers, though. They're still finding ways to win, and they're keeping it entertaining. But I'd like to know your thoughts down below in the comment section. What did you think of those scenarios? Do you agree with me? A little bit disagree? You agree with the author? Agree with more with me? I won't get offended either way. And if there's one thing you could do to improve the officiating in the NHL, what would it be? What would you do to maybe motivate these refs or help improve these refs to be better? I'm Captain Paul. I'll see you in the next one.